Hey there, Justin from thecarflip.com. Have a question I'm going to be answering today from Eric in Canada. Actually, technically had 3 questions, so we're going to go through them really quick. His first question was, can I flip a car without putting insurance on it? Now, Eric, technically, yes, you can. Do I advise it? No, I do not. The reason being is if you have a car listed for sale, one, where you are in Canada, most likely requires it for it to be driven on the road. Here in where I'm at, North Carolina, you're required to have insurance on a vehicle that you own. Does that mean that every person that flips cars puts insurance on every single vehicle? Most likely, no, they don't. And that's because they're trying to save money on each individual flip. A lot of people that flip vehicles don't actually register the vehicle in their name. Therefore, they never actually put insurance on the vehicle. So technically, no, you don't have to, but it's probably against the law to do so. So I would advise you to put insurance on the vehicle. A lot of places you can have insurance on the vehicle without actually having a tag on the vehicle. So that is a call that you can make there. Obviously, to be completely by the books, you would need to register it in your name and put insurance on it. Although most flippers don't do that. Just like people that flip houses, there are some people that just assign contracts. So they initiate the deal up front and then they assign that contract to somebody else. They never actually put the house in their name. With cars, most states, that's not technically by the books. In Canada, maybe different. I know like in the UK, that's completely fine, no big deal. But in the United States, it's definitely not a by the books way to do it. So your next question was, and I'm gonna get here to my computer, it says, how many cars can I flip a year without a license? So I'm definitely not up to date on Canada's requirements for this. In North Carolina, I believe it's 6 that you can do, so you can buy and sell 6 cars before the state would tag you and send you a nice letter saying it would be great for you to get a dealer's license, or else there could be some penalty. So that's your call on how you want to handle your titles. If it's something similar to like in the UK, no big deal, flip as many cars as you want. You don't have to get a dealer's license. Here in at least North Carolina, you're supposed to have a dealer's license if you're going to be flipping more than 6 cars a year. Now, obviously, if you're married, you could do 6. Your wife could do 6. If you have children that have a driver's license, there's 6 more. So that's your call there. But I don't know for Canada exactly. You need to check. Here in the United States, you would check with your state. Each state makes its own rules and regulations as pertaining to car sales and dealer rules and that type of thing. So I would check with, is it provinces in Canada, I believe? I'm going back to my geography classes in high school, but check with your local municipality and you should be able to find that out as far as what the official rule is. I'm going to go to your last question. It says, do I have to sell the car as is if I don't know how to fix it? So one way to maximize your ROI would be to learn how to fix the issues or to find a good mechanic that can take care of those issues for you. If you're going to be buying and selling vehicles and you're buying and selling cars that has a check engine light, so you buy a fill-in-the-blank vehicle, the check engine light's on, you go to sell it, there's going to be a lot of potential buyers that are going to look at the vehicle and be scared away because the check engine light is on. If it's something as simple as an oxygen sensor or maybe needs a thermostat or something simple, if you can learn to do those things, it's going to make you a lot more money on the back end. But at least here, if you're selling a car as an individual, you don't have to fix anything and you don't have to put a warranty on it. So definitely, yes, you're selling it as is. Even as a dealership, for me, I'm going to pull a file out of my drawer. Hopefully I've got one. And I don't currently. Let's see. I'm going to open a file really quick on my desk and see if I've got one where I can show you as a dealer what I have to do. So here you go. This is a buyer's guide, and as you can see, there's an as is and there's a dealer warranty section. I sold this vehicle as is, so there is no warranty. So if the person were to have some type of an issue, it's on them because it's a used vehicle. It's a 2007 GMC Acadia. We did a basic mechanical check. It passed an emissions inspection here in North Carolina, which means it doesn't have a check engine light or anything like that. It can't and pass the inspection. So if there's an issue, it's on them. As a general rule, most, if not all, private sales are as is. There will be no implied warranty. If they drive the vehicle across the street after buying it from you and the transmission blows up, that's on them. Now, obviously, there'd be an ethical or a moral decision you'd have to make about what you would do in that case, but there'd be no warranty that, at least here in North Carolina and in the United States, as far as I know, on private sales, that would require you to fix any issues someone has after buying the vehicle. So in North Carolina, for me to sell as a dealer, and a lot of states in the United States are like this, as a dealer, you're not allowed to sell a vehicle until it passes some sort of an inspection. So an emissions inspection here in North Carolina would require there not be a check engine light on. And it's not as easy as just clearing the light and passing the inspection. You actually have to fix it. The vehicle's got to reset so that it knows that you fixed the issue that it threw the code for. And there's certain safety things like tires, lights, wiper blades, those things have to pass as well. So different from a dealer to an individual standpoint, but yes, you should be able to sell as is without any issues. So hopefully this has been helpful. And for those that are seeing it on Facebook or YouTube as well, if it's been helpful, I would love for you to give a like if you're on Facebook, or what is it on YouTube? I guess it's a like to a thumbs up. Subscribe if this has been helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.